crazy.
That man's a bacon fiend.
Let's get into the game.
Holy moly.
Oh, the Sunstrike.
Well, you know what that means.
That was good.
All right.
Collapse is happy. Oh no, we've got SPG's lineup.
That is,
Yes.
I like that voice line. That's a good one.
Yeah. Ooh, the Simian Stride. Very nice. Love that.
That is the enjoyable one.
You went
there.
Corvix.
I mean, that does make the most sense. Because I agree, like he can't control. So what's funny is that you still need the attack damage from the Exort, though. You know,
Right.
to lane.
Have you seen this thing though? That what ends up happening? It's like I'm trying to remember what it is. It's just like doing massive damage all the time. What is it?
Do you mean the ice wall or the?
Yeah. There's like, well, no, there's something else that goes on with it. Is it? I'm trying to remember what it is. The Aghanim Scepter upgrades Ice Wall, and then there's also the Ghost Walk. Oh my god, my brain. The Invoker has changed too much, okay?
It's true.
Like, bring him back to he's slightly more simple. Right, okay, Ghost Walk now also applies Ice Wall damage per second to enemies in a larger radius.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you're just running around, like, doing damage AoE consistently. Hits another Sunstrike there, and 9 class, unfortunately, despite the Simian Stride, is going to be going down first blood, hands it over to Laurel. So no one is just going to be running around basically radiancing people constantly.
I mean, it does make sense because like I don't see the value in Sunstrike this game. I mean, he's hit quite a few already. Don't get me wrong, but once the mobility racks up, like you don't really see this as a Cataclysm game. So it makes sense as to why he's opting in towards the Korix route. Instead, it's just desperately needing last hit damage because his damage is so low, and also he's using Sunstrike just to secure range creeps. But then we'll head back towards the Quas, I'm sure.
I'm really interested to see what he does. It feels like a very. I mean, again, you're going more points in a Quas. You're going to be helping out the team fight with the control, and you've got this Monkey King that is going to be trying to find people and, you know, hunt around the map, but you're also into a Hoodwink, so it all feels funky a little bit.
And it is, we didn't talk about it, but it is Rue taking the Hoodwink as the 4, and the more
collapse.
Chill Miposhka 5.
Stop.
Chao Shaman.
Yeah. Needs to ensure that that lane doesn't start falling apart down bottom, that Toro is able to get off to a good start. Poshka, obviously a very good laner, but yeah, a bit of a cursed lane with a Phoenix Monkey King position 4. Maybe it could be good though, who knows?
I mean, I think Shaman can kind of hold his own a little bit versus the Monkey, you know? You got some decent damage, and you know there's not going to be any Jingu to deal with for a little bit, so try and bully him as much as you can, maybe hit him with a Blood Grenade.
Yeah.
But Nightclass still able to just tank it and make sure the small camp doesn't spawn. But it's a big deal. I mean, you are riding or dying on this Phoenix. If Phoenix is a bad lane, the game's just like over. And one of the other problems is that sometimes when you give the Phoenix 3, I don't necessarily hate it as much when the 4 is a better scaler in terms of being able to take some farm. But the Monkey is just, you know, it's a struggle to get farm in terms of a quiet game.
Yeah.
For a Monkey King 4.
Yeah, you need to be able to really have some serious impact finding kills around the map.
Or couriers, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other way to do it, definitely. Well, so far, could see mid a slight edge into the favor of the Ember. 16, about to be 17 and 5 versus the 13 and 2. No one definitely going to be struggling a bit, and he already has the Helm queued up, and the first component's coming on out. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, that's right. We did already hear of this, the legendary Helm Invoker.
Yeah.
But it's kind of interesting because obviously Midas has been a go-to item forever on the Invoker because levels are so important. So it makes sense that there's sort of this like mini Midas, but also makes you a little tankier that you might want to opt for it on this hero.
Satanic getting plinked constantly by Rue as the wave is all the way back behind the tier 1 tower. Now the cookie forward. The minus armor is insane, and Rue in trouble, forced to pop the fairy fire, runs away.
Oh, that wave was a little early. That was too early on the high five.
And oh, the neutral. And just to get the last little nibble onto the hoodwink there.
All right, well done. It'll be a long respawn, but the creeps are just making their way slowly to collapse, so he's not going to need any help for a little bit.
A little jump on a Miposhka. DM, slow down, damage out, Sunstrike, it is enough. As that is going to be a dead Miposhka.
You know what? It is helpful when the hero has to stand still to cast their spell. That does make it a little easier, but that's huge. Again, you need to be winning this as the Phoenix. As 9 class wants to get a little bit extra harass in there. That's the early earn.
Oh, and they didn't quite get the damage out, but it doesn't matter.
Nice. I think he was not expecting the earn damage right there, as he was about to get a raise on a 9 class, but had some raindrops there too. So Miposhka immediately spawns in and tries to start burning them off.
He did also
they're diving it again.
Execute the damage away from the Icarus dive, and now Miposhka gonna be dead a second time. More earn charges. If they're not careful, Shadow Fiend might just get dove again. Like, when everything is back up, I don't see any reason to stop this.
DM needing to pause here. Kind of cutting their own momentum here, I gotta say. And yeah, I'll eat my words here. If they're making it work, this is the danger of the offlane Phoenix, because this can happen.
The beatdown. And also, if no one is having a hot start and starting to build into this Helm of the Dominator into drums, you're going to be looking at a very high-tempo game, controlling the map, and then a quick Roche for the TA.
He could really use these kills, though.
Yeah.
That would be nice, because he is pretty far behind the Ember Spirit here. I mean, I didn't know Lara would do this well. I thought there'd be at least some issues, but I guess this makes sense with the build that you're going for, because, I mean, there's no Tornado to threaten anything. And early Invoker's so much weaker than used to be versus the Ember. Just not a matchup we get to see too often.
Right. Well, and yeah, I mean, no points in Flame Guard because there's no point.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have any points in it. He can't even make a Tornado anyway, so.
No. Satanic, Ducalis. The one lane that, well, they have a lot of CS is not, like, destroying, at least early on. Oh, excuse me, the other one's the Invoker. But I was just thinking of bottom and how well it's going down there for the Phoenix. Meanwhile, Laurel throws out a chains, gets level 6. Not a ton of mana, though. So he's going to have to do something to solve that. Something happen.
Is dead bottom.
Yeah, the dive. It's there. Hit. Gone. And like we said, you start to get a little bit of momentum going. Yatoro's going to have a lot of issues, and it's just leaving to go pick up the Lotus.
The Sunstrikes are actually annihilating this Shadow Shaman. Like, it's almost 300 pure damage, which makes these ganks, like, Miposhka can't play around it at all.
Yeah.
Every time he tries to go for a Shackle, he's getting Sunstriked.
And that's the way that you normally survive some of these ganks, is getting some extra health through it.
Yeah.
Toro in trouble. They're TPing in with the Shaman, but I don't know if that's going to stop the Pain Train from coming. Sunstrike not going to connect that time.
Oh, man.
A good dodge. Simeon Stride, 9 class. He doesn't want to give up on the skill yet. Sees Miposhka. He's just cutting some trees.
I mean, Yadro just can't afford another death right now, eh?
Yeah, where do you go? Like, there's not a lot he can do. He's just, like, jungling with raises.
Yeah, I mean, he's got his bonus damage. He doesn't want to lose it, so he's just kind of making his way through. Rue grabs the Shrine. And PVISION with a 4-1 lead here. Feeling great about this early game. Miposhka. Do you think he's dead?
I think so.
I mean, it's a level 6 egg. I guess he's definitely dead.
Yeah. You know, one thing also, though, to consider is that this is kind of what happens in a lot of these Team Spirit games. Not like this bad, but like, look at the net worth disparity.
Yeah.
Obviously, the kill score is insane, but now Team Spirit, they bring in more heroes up top, and they're going to try and find a kill here on the Satanic. And will they be able to bring him down? They know right where he is. Sunstrike just off the mark. And DM showing up, they actually can't kill him. With DM rotation, Laurel has to back off.
The no flame guard it is hilarious that he actually, they just have nothing.
Oh. Chains now onto 2, still have egg if they need it. Laurel in some trouble. Mapochka, but the Hex, the chains, do they have enough for the damage? They need to kill him off quickly, but he gets the egg! Now they turn, they hit, you need a Sunstrike, you need something! No, the egg is not going to survive in Team Spirit! Oh, just when it looks the most scary, managed to pull it together.
Wow, this is really good news for Spirit, and I can tell you what has turned this around, Lyrical.
What's that?
Production has just delivered me some fresh squeezed orange juice.
What a kind group right there. That's so nice.
Oh, it's so fresh.
Dude, everybody is
I don't ever want to go back to the A stream. I want to stay on the B stream forever.
That is crazy, man.
I thought I was in trouble.
Shout out production.
Serrano's walking over. I'm just like, oh no, what did I do? I broke something.
Oh, God. All right, Laurel going to Remnant away.
So how do we go from nearly killing your TA, like your TA is almost dead, you save them, and you're like, yes, now attack, and suddenly it all gets flipped around on you again.
Yeah.
That's so Team Spirit.
It is.
The classic.
That's so Team Spirit. Listen, I also don't want to alarm you too much, but there is a second Helm that is being built right now.
The second Helm has hit the inventory?
That's right. We're 9 class here is getting very close to having his done too, because he's just been left alone as DM runs around the map finding kills with the Spirit Vessel. Monkey King is farming. Toro.
That one I'm having a hard time. Oh, the cut down. Nice one, Mapochka.
DM is here. How much can they do? Requiem, Requiem. Oh, that one's pretty nice. And it will save the kill for the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, no one though. He's also dueling it out here with Laurel's in the mid lane, getting a lot of his health down. And some help here. Maybe there's a chance. No Shredder, no cookies. Mark over crazy Sunstrike here.
Looks like he's just going to call it for now. But yeah, Helm is online. Going for drums next.
Okay, so Monkey King position for Helm.
Yes.
Interesting. All right, so they've nerfed a lot of items on this. You know, position 4 Monkey at first was the Basher.
Right.
Then they killed that. And then we had Gleipnir, and that was killed. Orchid was the other massive one. I mean, it's a pretty good Orchid game, actually. So this is basically at the cost of Orchid, I would say.
Yeah, it's going to allow him just to farm more, right?
Yeah.
It's the new Midas that can be a little bit impactful as he's hanging out. Cuts the tree again. Mapochka, he is going to pay for this one.
He's working so hard this game.
It's not going to matter. He's just
really
gone.
Doesn't. There's nothing he can do. He's just constantly being swarmed by 2 heroes with high mobility.
And then if he shackles them, he gets sunstruck.
Yeah. He's got nothing.
And Toro's just hiding. I mean, this is what's crazy. Like, look at how much he has been bullied in this game on the Shadow Fiend, and he's like only 600 below the highest net worth in the game. Man, my fantasy team's going crazy right now. Let's go. Team Spirit. Satanic. Stealing away creeps. Clap's trying to steal what he can from that TA. They are bringing the Hoodwink up here. This might be an opportunity to go on Satanic again.
You know, I didn't realize that 5 of their kills are just Mapochka.
Yeah. Yeah, it starts to matter a lot less, right? Yeah, they bring mass rotations and now might lose a couple, but no. They're just going to run away. And that's also Kiss's use, Mapochka. Well, I think as a position 5, you're pretty happy that's how you die, but he might not even be dead. Sunstrike, take it together. Survive. They even use the ultimate. He gets away. The fingers. Oh, they move in 9 class. Able to punish. They somehow missed that bushwhack. Listen, that is space created. Like, there's no... Okay, well, now no one's moving in, and this is where it's a little bit tougher. A good stomp. Rue also going to be brought down, and PVISION, a very nice response.
That was good. And of course, this Helm Invoker, not only is it a nice little Midas, but it can do some interesting stuff. You can start pushing the towers, get some alacrity, you know, maybe. You can buff that damage up a little bit.
Well, because it's Forge Spirits and the Helm creep.
Yeah.
Both.
Better pushing.
Did 9 class go back for boots? Or does he have the Helm coming out? Oh, wait.
Surely he doesn't actually buy boots. So he's got the Helm coming out. It's done.
All right. So a second Helm creep, and Laurel trying to get into the Mage Slayer. Toro has the Mask of Madness done and is just going to be AFK farming for a while here, it feels like. Hoping that his team can buy him some more space.
There's few things that's funny to me in this game is the fact that he buys Mask of Madness on this hero. It's like, they gave this guy Feast of Souls. We just don't skill it, and we buy Mask of Madness.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just better.
He's a lost hero.
Better than average. I think he's never been more found.
All right, well, the push has now come mid and quickly taking what's left of that tower.
How much can they shut down this map?
I mean, DM is trying to go bots on the Phoenix. That's how much they're trying to shut down this map.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, he wants to be uber aggressive, not even just going straight for the Shivas or anything. He just wants bots and wants to be involved and then probably farming towards the Shivas.
It does sort of signal, I think, also for Team Spirit that they're just going to try and dodge to the best of their abilities and farm whatever they can, get to like a couple key item timings and make a move happen. But I'm not sure what that is exactly. Gonna pop drums, try and chase down the little shaman, not able to get him. I mean, Blink from Collapse will definitely be impactful, and he's a little over 1,000 gold away from it.
Yeah, I mean, he's got Vanguard, he's got Blade Mail, so it's understandable why it's not there yet.
Maposhka knows that these are going to get stolen if he doesn't do this. What a play.
It falls to me. I will farm the Ancients team, don't worry.
Everybody watching this has just lost like 200 MMR because they're going to do this when they've got a Sven in the game.
Hey, listen, look, he's got his Dormant Curio. He's prime for a comeback.
Oh, totally.
Right? He'll return.
No, for him, it's great. I'm talking about everybody else. Uh-oh. All right, Yatoro is gonzo. And PVISION continuing to play very impressively around this map.
9 class has the troll creep too. He's sending in the rally.
Oh yeah.
That's the tier 2 tower pusher creep right there. That's what that guy is.
He's strong. Rue is coming down. I think he's just trying to shove out the wave and then move on, but he's not going to be able to stop this push. It's way too hard to do that.
This is very cheesy feeling.
Yeah.
What was that cheese you had yesterday?
Which one?
Burrata?
Oh, yeah.
Is this a nice burrata push?
This is stinky blue cheese. That's what this is.
Maybe some camembert?
I don't know what that is, but that sounds right.
It was a stinky cheese I bought in France.
Okay, nice.
Of course, maybe it was stinky because I packed it in my luggage and took it to Germany.
I think you committed a crime doing that, by the way. You should admit that on broadcast.
Not right now, a different time.
Yeah, exactly.
The statute limitations, it's all gone here. Maposhka on the run and dead.
Yeah, another death. 0 and 7. PVISION building up their lead and shutting down the areas where Team Spirit want to farm. God, yeah, he's just going into Manta and then back afterwards for Force Staff. I don't know. The Invoker is really starting to dominate the map here.
Yeah, and well on his way to the eggs. So we'll get to see some of these ghost walking, these ice walling shenanigans first.
Yeah.
Ghost walking shard later, but.
And for those of you that haven't seen it, when you're just ghost walking around and like slowly killing people, it does feel very weird. And then they also have the like ice flow thing too that comes out, which is the other deal that they have, which I feel like is less impactful than the Ghost Walk Shard, but regardless, Blink Dagger done on Collapse. He needs somebody to play with, though, and I don't think that Laurel does enough damage for it to really be relevant yet.
Yeah, I think that's why Rue's rushing Shard. At least I assume that's what he's going to build first. He's got it queued up with the Glimmer, but I think that's kind of a play.
Yeah.
You get Boomerang on the Hoodwink, and then you just fire your sharpshooter, and you hope that's enough of the blink to get a solid opening kill into the engagement.
Smoke up, Radiant. Seeing if anybody is coming down there. They're anticipating the move, and now it turns red. That means that no one's in the area. Can they bait this out? Laurel is here too. Now 9 class jump in, tried to find it, but they miss, and now the boundless strike. It's a huge hit, need to stampede away. Baboshka looking for a target to jump on. Collapse is already gone. This has gone terribly for Team Spirit. The only salvation is that it looks like they're not going to be punished too hard.
9 class was really close to shifting.
Invoker?
Mischief dodging that sharpshooter damage, by the way. Just hype. What were you saying?
Invoker shows in the mid lane, and I was wondering if they were going to go for a fight there.
I mean, they are now. They're doing something. They're going for a gank play. Going to try and use that blink by the looks of it. Maybe, like, set up nearby, have him TP in. That'd be my own. His TP's not about 10 seconds, though.
Yeah. No, it definitely feels weird. What do you do at this point? You really do just need more. Okay, well, that works.
Fair enough. I don't think it works, though, actually.
I mean, he's going to do some damage to it, but yeah, that's 279 gold now for 9 class as he works towards an Orchid. The downside to all these Helm of the Dominators. Just kill off the little Serpent Ward.
And, I mean, credit to 9 class. He has definitely been struggling, and this has been a really good game from him. He has baited out a ton of spells that have missed when he's doing his jumps. He's initiating on these fights, and he's got the Shard now, too, which really helps for how you want to play this as the position 4 Monkey King, because they did nerf the damage on the Boundless Strike in one of the most recent nerfs to Monkey King, but it still lets him do, you know, the high mobility. So it still works really well for position 4.
Yeah. Man, 8,000 gold lead now, too. And Satanic getting ready to take the Tormentor. They are set up in the mid lane while this is being prepped. Trying to play around a rune, and will manage to get an amplified damage rune. Satanic finishes that off, gets it to Decallis. All right, I feel like you got to get something with this amp damage. Like these little bits of weird power spikes that come out. Katoro doesn't really feel like he wants to fight though yet. Does have the Manta done.
They did predict this movement from Team Spirit. They just assumed it was coming a little bit faster. I saw the line drawn by Decallis, and they even scanned. But now they are moving through here. 9 class might get caught. Ooh, nope. Too quick. He even goes for the bounty. He's crazy.
And now is going to get punished for it, actually. So they do manage to find this monkey. And
God, did you take any longer to kill him, though? Like, that's depressing how long that took.
I mean, and that's the stampede out right afterwards, right? Like, you're sort of afraid that something bad could happen like that. And now PVISION say, hey, you know what? We can go straight on in for Roche.
And it is done very fast. You're controlling the area with the Phoenix. There's just nothing to be concerned about.
All right, so Lyrical, my guy, we have been here before.
Okay.
With Team Spirit.
Yeah.
Many times, in fact.
Yeah.
We've cast many of their games over the years, and this happened a lot.
Even when they were dominating.
Yes.
Even after they'd won TI.
Yeah.
This was a common sight.
Yes.
And as is tradition, they find the one moment is what they do. They will wait patiently. You know, Maposhka will die a lot. Rue might die a few times. But they're going to catch waves. They're going to push it out. They're going to wait and wait and wait. And it's not an item waiting. It is a little bit, you know, when you get the right items. But really what it is when you let your guard down.
Yeah.
When you make that one tiny little mistake. And somehow they execute the most flawless, perfectly dreamed up team fight that you can imagine. And immediately the game is just wiped back to 0.
Yeah. It's very possible. I mean, and the other thing too is that like you only have 2 more. That right now there's 6 deaths behind. There are only 2 deaths realistically behind on cores because so much of that is Maposhka and Rue.
Maposhka.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like, I mean, you saw the little thing pop up, fastest Manta on record that he just got on Shadow Fiend in this game with how poorly it's been going. They're going to catch Laurel here for a moment. does have a Remnant play that he can back away from now. And looks like he's going to be fine. But that's one thing to sort of think about, is that obviously these Helms, they're great for controlling the map, for pushing out waves, for making you feel uncomfortable, but are they going to be able to sort of help them win a fight? It's kind of some weird dead net worth in a way. Like, obviously you get the armor, you like the regen, all the rest of that, but you know, it's different than a Blink, it's different than a BKB. And in the meantime, no one does manage to kill Rue. Collapse will TP out. Stun, Maposhka.
I was trying to figure out what he was TPing. That's why.
Decides to go for the Requiem, and there's the root, the back away. Not underneath tower anymore, but they do find some good damage out onto no one. Meanwhile, the Egg, the Supernova jump and collapse. They find that kill, and another time where you get a perfectly executed fight. Collapse, though, might be a little bit of a big loss there in the end. So they get the Invoker, they get the Monkey King, and that actually ends up being into the favor of PVISION.
Man, TA just such a strong hero versus Blade Mail. Just not a concern at all. Just wailing away, your Blade Mail's popping, you're like, what's the point? So yeah, it still does go their way, XP and gold-wise.
Actually gets a decent amount for Laurel, and now moves in, finds one, doesn't manage to get the latch onto Satanic, but they will find the kill onto Ducalists.
Nice, okay, that's pretty good for them.
That was a lot of gold going into Laurel's coffers as well, and now he's most of the way towards a BKB.
Yeah, getting quite tanky here. And, I mean, we haven't talked about it, but maybe one of the reasons why they opted for the Ember compared to everything else was the value of Mage Slayer this game, because it is pretty ridiculous. You know? Phoenix, Invoker, feels really nice, even just like Snapfire.
Right. Well, 8-14, 11,000 gold lead now. Are they going to be able to win these fights once the BKBs start coming out? I mean, you do have almost a BKB done. Oh, maybe going, is that Chrysalis that he's going, or Deso? He already has Deso on Satanic.
Oh yeah, he's working his way towards that Daedalus indeed.
Okay.
And there's his BKB done, so.
No one actually, he doesn't have the shard yet, so he's not getting the Ghost Walk thing.
I guess it kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah.
You'd probably rather have your BKB, and then the shard's more of like a little bonus thing with the Ghost Walk.
True. Collapse. Running away from Satanic, decides to TP out. Oh, God. Yeah, he moved away. He was already dodging. I want to make sure he didn't get caught by that. So Laurel does have that BKB completed, and it is close to it, the full Hurricane Pike done on Toro as well.
Just this mystery hero has been hiding in the shadows for the vast majority of this game.
Yeah. Is behind TA, but not by a huge amount.
And there's the end of that Aegis here, as they're all kind of close, but they can't find a way to latch onto him here by this bottom tier 2.
What bushwhack. Alert, shredded Shiv. Yeah, I'm curious how they play this out, because I think that last mid-fight, the fact that it kind of went even was a lot because 9 class and no one were just like super confident in their position and weren't really worried, and then got shackled for a very long time.
Yeah, but there is an Orchid now done for 9 class as well, so there's not going to be BKB on the Shadow Fiend for a while. That could be one way to try and control him, although it's not the best. But Ember has his BKB, so this is really the cost of the Helm.
Yeah.
Is that the Helm did, of course, like it's going to help him scale better the whole way through. It gave him a little bit of push, but the pick-off potential was a lot worse because you weren't able to get an Orchid done before the enemy Spirit has a BKB, which is kind of like the guy you want to get with the Orchid.
Yeah.
But it'll still be really annoying from Maposhka, and he can just target the back line.
True enough. we'll see where they decide to go. 28-minute mark coming up now, and they're going to be able to get themselves.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that is 3 Gale Guards on the side of PVISION.
They do like the Gale Guards these days, huh?
Feeling it, apparently. Collapse, backs away as the Boundless Strike came in, and a pause. Hopefully we can get back underway here in a moment. But an interesting moment.
Some tips back and forth here. As I mean, Collapse did just kill 9 classes creep, so they get 100 gold. That was nice.
There you go. Could get anything afterwards. But as we get back underway, at least for me, I sort of have this like sense that Spirit is further behind than they want to be, but I don't think that they're out of this. I don't think that this is a game where PVISION just plays safe and everything is okay. I think if PVISION don't take a risk at some point and try and pressure, I think that like late game, I'm a little bit. Well, I don't know. Invoker's such an X factor.
Yeah, I foresee a consistent lane push in until they feel like they're in a really good spot to go take the Roche. And the question for me is, are Team Spirit going to try and catch them with the Roche pit, or are they going to wait till they come high ground?
Right.
I think if you wait till they come high ground, it looks pretty difficult. I feel like I'd rather fight at the Roche pit.
Big damage out. Controlled. The heal is there. Collapse manages to have the Stampede, and now turns, gets a stomp onto DM on his way out, and the kisses will land, but the TP away. 9 class. Any way to break it? No. Well, no one. He's going to get found there. Laurel, they popped a BKB, but the TP out has already happened. If you get Rue and that's it at this point, doesn't feel great. As Laurel is holding on to his BKB. Yadra turns, starts punching 9 class.
Look at that aggressive ward they have too. And
Yeah.
behind, it kind of spawned like where he was running back there. That was good. But yeah, all that just for Rue. And back they go. All right, you'll take that. They're gonna try and poke at mid here, see if anyone shows up for this wave.
You know the thing that I was thinking about, and the reason that I feel like it's a little bit weird, is because whenever I think about Invoker late game, I always think about Cataclysm, but he's not going to have it in this game. So that's the part that's strange, right? Like, because he's got this Corvex route, it kind of, I'm not sure exactly how to rate how that feels late game anymore. Whereas before, I feel like Invoker late game is going to be like one of the strongest heroes. Now it feels like TA is definitely going to be that for them. Maposhka, no Stampede this time, so the little Shaman is likely down, and they actually find the Tornado onto Collapse. He gets the blink out. Oh, nicely done with the pipe.
And Rue's trying to get out as well. Has a force still, but they're not going to commit.
The pipe out to ensure that he doesn't take damage.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, all right, and I mean Roche, obviously they have the timer because there's a TA.
Yeah.
And yet I mean, it's hard to say. I think it's a max spawn, if I'm not mistaken. That is a full 3-minute Roche timer. That's why you see how there's like the little light glow. That's right when it ends.
Oh my God.
So that's a 3-minute Roche spawn.
Max timing. They will get the second Tormentor here though, so that's a nice pickup for PVISION, and it's no one that gets it. Okay. So now he has the fully upgraded Shenanigans.
So it's a 600 radius.
Yeah.
Nice. 3 cores on top of the board here for PVISION. You got, I mean, what, 8-second BKB still left on the Invoker, fresh 9 on the Phoenix, fresh 9 on the TA. Already has a Daedalus after buying a 9-second BKB.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Toro is still trying to finish his. Almost has it done here. I think with that, we'll get it. I'm going for the Daedalus next.
Yeah, I don't think they can fight high ground. I think they have to fight at Roche.
Yeah.
As Team Spirit. Like, if they come high ground with this Aegis, this looks like a really difficult fight.
Well, thankfully for Team Spirit, like you mentioned, it is going to be a very long Roche respawn.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's not in a position yet where they're going to have to, like, sort of position for the top Roche spawning when that eventually happens.
Oh, dire scanning. Hasn't hit, now it hits. I guess the problem is you can't plan to fight a Rosh versus TA like ever.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking as if like you can like control the space and stuff, but it's just so much value for the enemy team. Not in this case, but generally.
Right. Now they'll get together, join Laurel. He is not smoked.
All right, well now we all know Rosh is there.
No one stepping forward in the Ghost Walk. It actually isn't a ton of duration left. They don't manage to quite get that Bushwhack onto one. And now Rosh roars.
They're gonna smoke, they're gonna wrap around.
Drops down.
Collapse.
Tornado hits. Does have pipe to land when he gets out of there. Force staff keeping him alive for the moment, but it's a ton of damage onto Collapse.
No buy.
That is a problem. 9 Class still hunting, looking for more. Rue is right there with him. Does it enough to feel like you can take Rosh? Satanic says yes. Now finds the chains, wants to jump away. Laurel gets him caught, drops down a ward, but that immediately gets taken out of there as well. And yeah, it looks like Spirit are just going to give this one up.
Yeah, I just feel like there's no hope trying to fight this point, and I would have to agree with that one, unfortunately for them. So the fresh, never used BKB will be resigned to the backpack as the Aegis slots in there for Satanic. And no one tries to hunt a little bit here alongside DM. They're going to see Rue.
Whew. My goodness.
Even 3 points in Scream might not be enough here, though. Oh, there it is. Wait, what?
Oh,
That wasn't it.
wasn't able to do anything more. You can see, still giving them 27% right now is pretty generous, I would say, for a 21,000 gold lead. But it's just been the way this TI has gone. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this game goes another, like, 30 minutes.
Nah, don't say it, Lyrical. Not this time.
It's possible.
Now, PVISION have turned it around. They're back.
It's true. They have.
Yeah, I'm a believer.
But how do you close out this game now, though?
Well, I destroy the enemy ancient.
Okay.
If I had to choose,
Very good.
that's what I would
Nice.
do. I
So
would
good.
I would take 5
I would
heroes.
simply win.
I would walk bottom. I'd plant my banner like I'm the Americans landing on the moon, and I'd say, "This is ours."
Okay. Well, Laurel's gonna zip away from him.
You guys did that, right?
I don't know. Anyways, it's gonna be Laurel. Need to get the hell out of here. I mean, the reality is that they just want to burn his BKB.
They do, and he really does not want to do it.
Finally will go as Satanic shows up.
Yadro, that is the least threatening voice line right now, brother.
I don't know.
I do not fear his presence this game.
I feel like he's trying to get in their heads a little bit there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Being
yeah.
like, y'all don't know what's coming out of this woods.
just you wait.
When you see me out of the jungle, boy. I honestly, I think that's some of what it is. He's like, I got this game, everybody. Don't worry. Bro. TP out, and there's the cold snap.
That was almost so sick, though. He force staff through to cut the tree down, then went for the TP. Oh, Yadro.
Tornado. Force staff. Manta, back away.
Is it nightfall time?
Oh, it might need to be. Yeah, he's going to go for it. Wise decision. Maybe a jump here on the Satanic with Ducalis nearby?
Imagine they burn the Aegis. We just get delayed again.
I don't know, man. I feel like PVISION don't want to go high ground. Like, I think that when you get catapults back up again, maybe they're down for it.
Catapults?
Yeah.
We're waiting for catapults?
I feel like it.
No.
Oh, wait, they got double catapult wave bottom.
I mean, we just need the team. Catapults are great too, I suppose, but let's just go.
I think they were waiting for catapults.
That must be it.
They got them now. They got their creeps. How much can they get done, though? Banner very far back.
I don't know. Thank God the catapults are here, though.
Yeah.
They're really doing the work.
There it is. Bushwhack pulls him back in. Good damage. Satanic broken. Woo, man. And there it is. Toro takes that out. Catapult's gone. Guess who else is?
PVISION, they can't handle it. Back they will go. BKB coming back up on the Ember. They're done. They want to go spend some of this hard-earned gold.
Yeah. Okay, 8-18. And giving a lot of respect to the Team Spirit lineup. Otto trying to figure out as he rubs his head, how do I win this game?
I really like the idea of Ags for Laurel. I think that's just the item. Makes the most sense. Just, it gives him so much more control. It's so good going high ground or defending high ground on this hero. It just feels incredible.
Yeah.
So that's step one for sure. Get the Ags. 4 staffs would be great to try and maybe break up some of these Sunstrikes, try and keep people out of the Wukong command. So Mipochka's already got one queued up. Would love to see another one of those. Is there a collapse? He probably has to go BKB first, but you know, the Ags. He's got a Shadow Fiend. That could be kind of hype.
You know what else though? Trent?
What's that?
There are 3 greedy enchantments in this game.
Oh yeah.
9 class doesn't have one.
Oh yeah.
All I'm saying,
Oh yeah.
Mipochka, Rue, they're scaling, baby. They're ready.
So set.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
So 38-minute mark coming up. And PVISION thinking about going again down bottom without Roche's banner.
I mean, they have 30 seconds left on the Aegis, so at least they get a tier 3 with this Aegis. I was expecting a lane, if not the game.
Well, they're sticking around a little bit longer for this one. Managed to get themselves one. Are they going to go for the last melee there? It looks like the answer is yes. So they do get that for themselves.
All right, that's pretty much what you would expect. With the advantage you have and getting the Aegis, you definitely should be getting at least 1 lane of Rax. So it's good for them. It was right before the Aghanims was finished on Laurel, so that certainly didn't help in any sort of a defense that they might have wanted to muster here. But it is going to give them a chance to get it on the map. So going to start looking for some big old Team Spirit ganks. There's the smoke up.
Daedalus done for the Shadow Fiend.
He also has the Giant's Maul he crafted, so he's ready to smack somebody. His 9 class.
They're scanning
Unknowingly
right
just
where he's going. Ooh, he goes to the side instead of up the river.
It's a detection situation. We got Dust on Collapse. We got Sentries on Rue. We have no detection on Mipochka. Okay, so it's just Rue and Collapse. If we happen to come across a invisible Ghost Man. Ooh, I bet that Desmond Bloodright is crazy with the Ice Ball.
Yeah, I think so. That's really nice. And going for an AC next on Invoker, which is going to be there to try and match the Shadow Fiends, which is what he's working on next. I think he'll get it a little bit quicker.
Oh, 9 class is back. That's what it's feeling like right now. Mipochka continuing to hold Yadora's hand down bottom as they're both going to agree to TP on home. Wave coming in. Team extremely clumped on PVISION.
Just 2 shots, that creep.
And they're going to smoke and TP to the top lane and push that out now.
Okay.
Oh, riveting stuff here from PVISION.
They're ready, man.
They draw the line of let's retreat back behind them and push that lane.
Oh, they get Dazed also for the Ember now. Okay.
That'd be good with the chain gang.
Smoke up is 5. Wanting to find them at the Tormentor, most likely, where they are getting prepped for it. And actually, this could end up working out pretty well for them.
They have a ward that also they planned with Rue and Mipochka, or sorry, Rue and Collapse, and they have top. So it saw the courier going.
Yeah.
They know they're up here. I wonder how long. It must be what? Probably 40 seconds? That must have been a little bit late on the last one.
Finds him.
Begins. They finally actually got a disable on him, but he BKBs.
Immediately runs away. Now a little bit separated. No one.
Oh, so Tank's still just going to do it?
They're thinking about it. Smoke is out, or dust is out. They find it. Jump forward, no one. They drop the big old ward down over the control. Laurel jumps away for the moment, gets out of there. Now DM throwing out damage where they can, trying to dodge away his collapse. He's silenced, but will have the run. Yakutou needed that stampede right then, but it didn't even come soon enough. Dead on Laurel, dead on Taro, satanic triple kill.
Yeah.
And they are just too far ahead on PVISION.
The Hex was too strong. The Hex killed Laurel pretty much, took all his HP, and then he just got chunked down by Satanic, and then the Hex also just brings down Root at the end. It's just easy.
Way too strong. 8-21 and ready to walk towards high ground. There are no buybacks on any of these heroes. They fully bought out to try and be strong enough to battle this. PVISION, show the way that you take down Team Spirit. Just get some Helms, start killing off the towers.
Play core Phoenix.
That's
and
right.
Win your lane.
And keep up the pressure the entire game.
It's not easy to do this.
It's really not. It actually is extremely difficult, and there's a reason why they are going really patiently and everything, but
I'm fairly confident in saying they've done it, as they are now going to get Mega Creeps.
42,000 gold lead at 42 minutes. Team Spirit, never say die. Let me tell you something, Trent. If they get a kill, think about the gold swing. Think about it.
43,000 gold worth of swinging, perhaps.
All right. If they do it, would it be the biggest comeback in TI history?
I think so. 42,000 at 42 minutes? Mega Creeps at 42 minutes? They don't have tier 2 killed yet?
Like, this tells you something about where Team Spirit's head is at. They're underneath the ward as they smoke out.
This is a crazy. I mean, they're talking like this is TI finals right now.
They're staying in it, man. They're not willing to give up. No one sends in the creep. No one standing up on the high ground. They jump blind, try and find him. Now the Remnant through. Can they catch him here? Finds one, Laurel out, trying to do what they can. Collapse explodes like a pinata. Now Yakutou turns, they start to hit the egg, seeing if they can kill it off, and they will. Now turning into Satanic, that is a harder fish to find, and oh, a few more punches, they get him. GG is called. PVISION end the game in style.
They went for the one last
Attempt there, but yeah, not going to be enough. PVISION